A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skill.
Settling in now, Miguel Valdez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we are underway downtown. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way, put your foot on the gas, and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Another full count pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Bryant, the runner at second with 1 away. Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now another 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right.
3-3-3.
Renfroe in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Jake Lamb standing in now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 4-1. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the 1st. 1-1. Back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the. Here's Chris Owings now. Comes off an 0 for 4 ball game. Hosmer has it. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the 2nd. Standing in, Norm Salter. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Just got a piece up the line. Throw gets him. 2 down. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. First shot for him here. 2 hits and 5 trips a night ago.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Geronimo Peralta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Margot patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Ready now, Patrick Corbin. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. No balls and a strike to count. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Connell is right there. And that's the second out. Stepping in, Miguel Valdez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Up and in for ball one.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. 3-0 now. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. He's set. Here it comes. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left. But this is a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. It's swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. This one's down. It's the first hit for Arizona, and it's going to be for extra bases. And the run will score as the Diamondbacks take the early 1-0 lead.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Striding in once again, Jake Lamb. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. No balls and 1 strike.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Striding in, Chris Owings. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1-0 the count.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. First pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. And the Friars are into the hit column.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in.
Now batting, second baseman.
Leading off the inning, Norm Salter, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. This one's down to third. Villanueva brings it in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Misses, ball 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Stepping up to the plate, Geronimo Peralta. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In there, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Don't want to forget about him. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in now, Jerry Ruth. He singled his last time up.
Jerry Ruth.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Beat it out,
On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first in the. Now batting, Miguel Valdez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. High in the air out to center field. Margot is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1. So striding forward now, Brady Bryant. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Drilled down the line, and that's through for a hit. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. That was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count. Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Jake Lamb standing in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jake Lamb goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Coming to the plate now, Chris Owings. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. 0-1 the count. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. A high fastball is in there.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts keep. Leading off the inning, Norm Salter, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. On to first. A double play. So coming to the plate, Geronimo Peralta. A hit in 2 tries so far. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 2 errors thus far for Arizona. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that.
Grounded back up the middle. Connell is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So here now is the pitcher, Randall Delgado. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
So digging in now, Brady Bryant. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Castro is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in, Charlie Blackmon. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ball one.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Now the 2-0 home. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. Valdez at second with 2 down. He stays alive, still 2-2. And he watches a splitter for a called third strike, and the side is retired. One left for Arizona, still down by a count of 4-2. Jackie Bradley Jr. is up on.
That's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing.
Fine afternoon. Stepping up now, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
That misses 2-0. There's a strike. Ground baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Mariners center fielder now with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Barrios is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. A ball and no strikes. The Shields leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. 1 left for Seattle. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. No balls and a strike to count. A called strike over the outside corner. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hard hit ball to second. Barrios moving to his right, and that's the first out.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look on the defensive side.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next for Seattle, Kyle Seager trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. That's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now he'll step off. Now a throw homeward is offline. My goodness. Moran on third. Norris at second with 2 gone. Swing and a looper to left. Castro on the move, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. Now at the plate, Delino DeShields as we move on to the bottom of inning 3. Get Weekly back to the mound. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Ready for another chance? Mitch Haniger. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a ball 1-0. Ball 2. Haniger, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Haniger at second. Conforto at first. 1 gone. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. There's 1. Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the 1-0. Now a barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. As into the box now, Kyle Seager. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-1 the count now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Colin Moran. He reached on a single in his first try. 0-1 the count. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
The catcher, Derek Norris, is in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And a breaking ball stays outside.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that... Here's D. Gordon now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley on the run. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, Mitch Haniger. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strikes.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Scooped up on the backhand, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Next will be the designated hitter, Ben Gamble. He reached on a fielder's choice. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And Hosmer won't be able to get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
The 2-0. And this is fouled at the plate. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they pick up no runs on. Now at the plate, Colin Moran. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Lays off 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Castro giving chase. 1 away. Into the box now, Derek Norris. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. Oh, you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
0-1, here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Popped him up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find it.
Pops this one up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. Ready with the 1-2. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. San Diego jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jerry Ruth earns his 12th.